Welcome back to the Football Referee with Emmy Hickins, Trevor Gear, and Femi Madariola.
Goals. There's good players around the pitch in the team, and they were achieving. They become a real Premier League football team, and then suddenly this season it's gone to dust. All that promise, all that potential. It must be heartbreaking for the fans to see, last season being considered one of the up and coming, indeed potential teams, doing so well, and you get that pride in your team, and then the start to this season, with obviously the bordering problems with the manager, and then taking on another manager who's then been sacked. You think, well, he can't do the same to Dyche. It would be foolish, one imagines, if after half a dozen games they haven't won, if he gets rid of him. But you never know these days, do you? I think that the owner is a bit of an extreme example of what does go on in the Premier League and other leagues around the world, that success has to come immediately in the form of, 3 wins out of 5 games or something like that. Otherwise, your head's on the chopping block. And I hope Sean Dyche, as I say, I think as a manager, I like him. I like his manner when he's interviewed. He always seems positive. He never gets down in the mouth when they've lost or whatever. He's always talking in a very positive way. He clearly knows his football. I think he can probably mix it with the players. I think he will tell them what he thinks, which is a good thing if they're not playing well and stuff like that. So I wish him success there. And for Forest, there's no reason that I would wish Forest not to do well, even though they're in our European competition that really Palace should be in. But okay, we did a swap around there for whatever reasons. But I don't wish them badly. And so I hope Sean Dyche does all right. Maybe what I'm putting it like this, but perhaps I've got my doubts. I've got my doubts that Sean's approach is what that club and those players need or wants. That's just a gut feeling I have. I think they need to be a bit unleashed, whilst obviously having a decent defence. But I think he's going to physically hold the team back with his tactics. And maybe they'll get some good solid draws or good solid 1-0 wins at home, things like that. But it won't really be exciting football for the fans. And maybe you can't have both. Maybe sometimes you've got to live with more pedestrian football to stay in a division if you don't have the money that some of the top clubs have. Sure. But yeah, I wish him well, but I'm not sure. It seems to me to be a bit of a rushed appointment to get someone else in place quickly. So we'll see. I just hope he does all right.
Yeah. I mean, just before we go on to Crystal Palace, that's the next one we're going to go on to. But just before we go on to Crystal Palace, there's 2 points you made. Is a bit of an extreme example of what happens in the.
We're going to take a short break now. The Football Referee will be back shortly. You're listening to the Football Referee with Emmy Hickins, Trevor Gear, and Femi Madariola. The Football Referee will be back shortly. Please stay tuned. The Football Referee is looking for sponsors. If you're a business out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you offer, please get in touch on our website, deepstuffrecords.com. And also, if you're looking to get involved on this show, please reach out via our Facebook page, Deep Stuff Radio or Deep Stuff Records. Thank you.